understand when you walked off the court that was an ugly game, given the number of times you guys have been in late close situations and not pull it out this year? Did it feel good to win an ugly game like that?
Yeah, it felt great. That would have been, I feel like that one would have hurt had we lost. But, you know, throughout the course of the season, you know, it feels good to figure games out like that, but we're not shooting the ball well. And, you know, I had all those turnovers. But, you know, just figuring it out, you know, and cleaning stuff up later. But most important, we were just telling ourselves you know, just find a way to try to win this game.
Ime talked about the turnovers. What do you think was the biggest cause of them today?
I think some of them were careless, for sure. I mean, you gotta give them some credit. They're a good, you know, defensive team. They got a bunch of long guys. They're pretty physical, you know, but, you know, we got to take care of the ball better. I got to take care of the ball better for sure.
And what did you see on that final play in regulation for you at the offensive end when you got the tying bucket?
Saw the basket. One dribble pull up. Yeah, you know, something I work on all the time, every day. So, yeah, took what they gave me, seen it go in.
Thank you.
Game like this, does this show a little bit of growth just in terms of what you guys have learned from all these tight games?
I think so. I think some of our executions down the stretch, late in the fourth and overtime, was a lot better than some of our previous games early this year. So, I mean, that's for sure a step in the right direction.
First one, Jayson, are you going to like buy Robert an ice pack or something from that pass? Can you tell me what you were, I mean, you really fired that ball. Like, can you tell me what you were looking at? Then when you saw him, it usually doesn't happen very often. You just hit a dude straight in the head. He's not looking. He said you apologized.
Yeah, I ain't even laugh when it happened. Like, I genuinely felt bad. I tried to hit JB in the lift, and, you know, Rob rolled at the same time. And, I mean, it had some heat on it. I apologize like twice because, I mean, I know he know I ain't do it on purpose, but I mean, if somebody hit me in the head with the ball, I'd be mad. But, you know, we moved past it. We good now.
The other night after the game, shortly after the game, Jaylen's triple-double, you went on Twitter. You don't tweet much, but you went on Twitter, kind of defend, you know, just the team in terms of a tweet that Kendrick Perkins made, and just said that, you know, uplift both you guys as opposed to kind of pointing out that you didn't have a great game and Jaylen kind of lifted you. What went into that tweet? And you know, a couple of days later, what's your reaction to it?
I mean, it was I guess it was nothing more than that. You know, I don't have a problem with Perk. You know, we ain't got no beef toward each other. There's nothing like that. I mean, we don't really know each other. I seen what he said, and he said my name, and, you know, I just responded, and you know, that's all it was. And I mean, it's no big deal, just something to move past. And I think, you know, that's what social media is for. Sometimes you see something, you get the ability to respond. You know, we both said what we said, we move on, and you know, it is what it is.
Is that just kind of how you, I mean, you feel like you and Jaylen, Jaylen also said you and him talked after the New York loss and just kind of cleared everything out. Not to, you know, I don't know what you had to clear, but just kind of got some things straight. How was that conversation?
It was good. I mean, obviously, we live in a world where, you know, we on our phones and on TV, and, you know, we see all the things about we can't play together, and, you know, everybody in the media is saying that, you know, one of us got to go. And, you know, we just had to talk about, you know, we both want to be here and we both want to figure it out. Because there's not many players in a league, you know, like JB, you know, the grass ain't always greener. And we've had some great stretches. And, you know, I think just this year's hasn't been what we expected, but I think in the long run it'd be good for us. You know, we got to figure some things out. But I think the most important thing is we both want it extremely bad. And we want to try to figure it out together. And so for us to just be on the same page, I think is extremely important, because knowing that, you know, we got each other back, and, you know, we're going to give it all we got to try to figure this out, you know, regardless of, you know, what people may say.
Jayson, we'll go back to Rob there for a minute. Ime just talked about the consistency that he's seen from him this season. What stood out to you so far, just the development that he's shown?
I mean, I'm like the biggest Rob Williams fan, and I have been for a very long time. And, you know, just the, you know, maturity and growth that he's shown over these last couple of years. I mean, you know, Rob has been playing a lot more consistent, you know, played 41 minutes a night. And, you know, he just contributes on a nightly basis. And, you know, I'm glad he's on our team.
John Corrales.
Hey, Jayson, you and Ime both talked a little bit about the importance of this. Did this feel like a game that you kind of like needed? Because Ime kind of characterized it as you guys knew the importance of coming away with this win. Considering everything, was this a sort of a must-win game for you guys?
Yeah, I guess so. I think just the way the game was going, and how we were playing, and obviously we could have played a lot better. But, you know, gotta give them some credit. They played hard. They played tough. And I think more so just in the fashion that we did it, just, you know, we didn't make shots. We didn't necessarily play well, but, you know, everybody gave it their all and just kind of toughed it out. And, you know, the message toward the end of the game was just figure it out. Whatever we got to do, figure it out. And sometimes, you know, like I said earlier, throughout the course of the season, you know, at that time, it felt like we needed to win this game just for, you know, our growth as a team.
One final Zoom question from Chris Saltis.
Hey, Jayson, congratulations on the win, first of all. This win, that performance, and the whole effort in 53 minutes, what it speaks about the identity and the character of that group from your perspective?
Shows that we got some heart. We got a lot of heart. But, you know, I knew that, and the guys in that locker room, we all know that about each other. So it was just good to go out there and, you know, figure it out. Like I keep saying, it was good to go out there and figure it out and get a win. And we'll see them again in 2 days.
That's it. Thank you, Jayson. Wrap it up right there.